Even though I saw it on a double bill with childhood favorite Short Circuit, Armed and Dangerous remains a blur in my cinema memory bank. Looking at it again, it's easy to see why. The entire movie is made up of generic elements from every 80s action comedy. We start off with one of those bad theme songs that just repeats the title of the movie over and over again. Armed and dangerous. You better watch your step, girl. Armed and dangerous. And in his prime, John Candy plays a cop who's framed for robbing an electronics store. You see, back in 1986, movie criminals' idea of a big score was stealing a 16-inch black and white TV set. Hey, it was worth it. You know how much a VCR cost back then? Like $60,000. Disgraced and thrown off the force, Candy is reduced to becoming a security guard. During training, he buddies up with former SCTV co-star Eugene Levy. You see, back in 1986, Eugene Levy wore that awful fucking perm to distract from his monster eyebrows, not yet aware they would be his defining characteristic as an actor. Candy's character is pretty inconsistent. One minute he's playing a dopey cement head who gets trapped in a tree rescuing a kitten, and in the next he's playing a cynical wise-ass like he's Bill Murray. I think we're seeing the results of different script drafts fused together. The movie is loaded with visuals that were ubiquitous in 1986. Monster trucks, aerobics, Meg Ryan. It's also got every lazy gag guaranteed to get a cheap laugh, like the funny-talking foreign guy.
Do I put my name?
The black guy oblivious to everything because he's listening to music. Pervert peeking at a woman through a keyhole. Gay guy in leather. Star of the movie in drag.
That's like the pot calling the kettle black.
Oh, it's that effect?
Yeah.
There's a real lengthy scene near the end, where Candy and Levy have to hide out in a porno shop. You see, back in 1986, pornography primarily came in magazine form, and if you were really hard up, you could go into these booths and pay $0.25 to watch a naked woman dance for like 10 seconds.
All right, I got it. Come on, I got it.
I kind of get the impression this whole scene is in there because everyone thought it would be fun to spend a week shooting in a porno shop. What a pack of degenerates. You can see in the wider shots that some grip had to go around and place stickers over some of the magazines so they wouldn't look too explicit on camera.
Right! Holy shit!
Anyway, there's some kind of crime plot involving Mike from Breaking Bad and Frank from Scarface and the principal from Back to the Future. Jesus, didn't that guy ever have hair? Yeah. Even though nobody in the audience cares, they have one of those lengthy scenes where they lay out their entire plan.
Because you're going to take that union money tomorrow. You're going to put it in an armored car and transfer it to a bank in Riverside. But guess what? I'm going to make sure the armored car doesn't get there.
During their investigation, Candy and Levy crash the bad guy's party, bringing along a couple girls they recently picked up in a bar. I'm not sure why these girls are in the movie, and for so long. I'm pretty sure that Candy demanded there be a scene in the movie where his character picks up a couple of girls by laying on his charm. Then there's this weird bit where you get distracted by the two girls in the background, getting excited by a piece of paper. What the fuck is that about? It's obviously the remnants from a deleted scene, but what could it be? They met an astronaut and got his autograph? Like all of these movies, ends with a big car chase. You see, back in 1986, filmmakers were under the impression audiences found nothing funnier than seeing cars getting smashed up. I don't know, it kind of seems like a dick move for Candy to plow through all those cars like that. People could get hurt.
They're armed and dangerous.
Armed and Dangerous may be forgotten now, but when it came out, the studio treated it like a real movie, promoting it out the ass, with commercials all over the TV and Candy and Levy making all kinds of dual talk show appearances. They made an awkward visit to MTV.
Kind of a 1986 version of Some Like It Hot.
Yeah. Now you guys, you're in a major motion picture?
And on the David Letterman show, You kind of get the idea neither of them was very enamored with this movie.
And this is an armed and dangerous frisbee.
Wow. Does the frisbee play an important part in the film? It must be like the key of the film is a frisbee, because they wouldn't be promoting the film with the frisbee if it didn't play a really integral part of the
Has nothing to do at all with, with the picture. There's not a frisbee in the thing.
It's this big action movie, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
To demonstrate just how ephemeral Armed and Dangerous is, even though I saw it just this morning, I no longer remember how it ends. If I had to guess, I'd go with Candy and Levy start their own security guard business. Yeah, that sounds about right. But then I looked it up on Wikipedia and read it actually ends with Candy getting reinstated onto the force and insisting Levy become his partner. Yeah, that sounds about right.